Nah, again, you will love this YouTuber, bro. He made a video on the top 10 places on Earth that no one will ever see or something, right? And there's literally places where you can't, like, no one has ever went to, apparently. Like, places on Earth where, like, in the middle of a jungle, and he, like, shows it on Google Earth, like, there's places on Earth where no one has ever touched a foot. How cool is that? Imagine you go there, bro. The ultimate impossible to reach places on Google Earth. Zigzag, 3, 2.
And I'm a Google Earth nerd, by the way.
I mean, of course you are, bro. You play Geoguessr. Here we go. Check this out.
I love looking around. Okay, let's go.
Hello, and welcome to the ultimate impossible to reach places on Google Earth. I'm convinced that these locations would be famous and considered among the greatest natural wonders of the entire world if they hadn't become impossible to access due to geography, geopolitics, or unusual events that occurred over the course of human history. Because of their inaccessibility,
bro, there's places which no one can ever go to, bro. He's gonna show places where only like one person of mankind has ever stepped a foot on. And then he says it was this guy. Bro, imagine you travel to these places or something. Like, it's just nice to admire them as well, right, bro?
I would love to do at least one of those places in my life, you know?
Yo, I'm not even joking, bro. Maybe reach out to him. Like, because he's doing sometimes those videos where he goes in the middle of nowhere in a jungle and is one of the only people that went there. Like, I'm not joking, he would take you on a trip, probably.
Have some of the most
places
pristine...
like in Australia, by the way.
Actually?
Well, the thing is, like, the country is so huge and there's so few people here.
That's actually goated.
Nature remaining on our planet. Number 6 probably won't make this list in a couple years. I have looked across the ocean to number 3, and number 1 is the strangest and most beautiful coastline in the entire world, and the source of a massive dispute between two superpower countries. Number 10 is the Pingaluit crater in Canada. Located in the frigid expanses of Quebec's Ungava Peninsula, this lake is fascinating for several reasons. Most obvious is its perfectly circular appearance, and the fact that water does not flow in or out of it. As you can see, nowhere along its rim is it connected to the vast water networks of Canada. This is a direct result of its origin from a massive meteor impact around 1.4 million years ago that left
Zigzag!
an 800...
Brother, and the storytelling, bro, I swear. Look, and he's also got the drone pictures.
76-foot deep crater with an uplifted rim and a crystallized layer of bedrock underneath. After the impact, the crater was slowly filled with rain and snow over thousands of years, which is why it has some of the clearest, most ultra-pure water anywhere. The end result is like the biggest, most refreshing cup of water.
Bro, imagine you're there with your dog hiking, and then you drink some of that, bro.
You go out on the canoe, and you just like sit there in the middle, just looking out.
Brain eating amoeba 100%. You think? No shot.
Oh no, it's pure. He said so. There's no. Think how would an amoeba even get here? There's no trees. Look, there's no life here.
You're right.
Even if there was amoeba, they would have nothing to eat inside there. They would die.
Sometimes I see a creek and I'm like, yo, bro, it would be goated to go fishing here. But sometimes, like there, do you think there's fish inside? Nine, right? How did they get inside? Not possible. Do you think?
Maybe the only way they could get there is if at one point it flooded and then they came from another pond.
And how did he say it originated again? Just rainwater, no? With the crater.
Crater. Meteor. Like it was a meteor strike, right?
And no connection, so it can't have fish in there, right? Birds.
Well, I'm saying is he said that was over 1 million years ago, so maybe that like the ice age or something happened and the sea level rose or went down, and then the fish came in that way.
Could be, bro. Imagine fishing here, bro. GG.
I'd love to take a sip. The only problem is, access is extremely restricted for everyone except the local Inuit community. To get there, you need to fly to increasingly small Inuit towns heading north into Quebec, until the nearest village can get you within 55 miles of the crater.
Chad, XQC is from Quebec, no? Is he Inuit? Then he can go, bro. What is Inuit? What is Inuit?
Like Aboriginal Canadian.
Aboriginal.
Like the original people who lived there.
XQC, yes or no, you think?
If he is, only a little bit, probably.
Check. I wonder how, like, who can go if you have to be 100% Aborigine.
Inuit guides can take you the remainder of the way by hiking or via dog sled or snowmobile in the winter. This is possible.
Imagine going on a dog sled there, bro. What? Wait, so people have been here? This is a photo.
Yes, he said, yeah. Again, it's top 10 places, impossible to reach, but like the greatest ones. But some people have been there. Like you can't go there, bro. Are you Inuit? I don't think so, buddy. You're from Australia, bro. You will never see this place exact. Don't cry, bro.
That's costly undertaking, with price tags starting around 10,000 Canadian dollars per person. For this reason, only 20 to 60 tourists manage to reach it every year. And that's why it comes in last.
20 to 60 a year, bro. I heard a stat. How many people, the least visited country, what was it, North Korea or something? And they only take in, 500 a year or something? Wait, I have to look that up. I'm not joking. North Korea is on my bucket list, exactly. What do you think about that?
Ooh. You know what's really cool? Yeah, you would like this. You would like this, Ernie.
What?
You can go and watch, like, street footage from North Korea. Have you ever done that before?
Bro, I've watched... Bro, there's people leaking all the time. I've watched probably 1,000 hours of North Korea documentaries, bro. I think it's so intriguing. Seriously? To like... Yes, bro, I was addicted at some point. Chat type, I don't know if you know what I mean, bro. At some point, I was in the North Korea algorithm, bro. I was like getting more documentary of that. All of a sudden, I click on one and I already watched this one. Bang. And there's people on TikTok, bro. On TikTok, sometimes there's accounts, bro. I think it's propaganda. Like North Korean accounts, bro, who like walk around and like it's really public at this point, bro. Like there's a lot.
Have you ever watched any dash cam footage from there?
I don't know,
bro. That's good stuff. I like watching dash cam footage from North Korea.
They're probably ass drivers over there, no front.
I think it didn't seem that bad. I think it didn't seem that bad to me.
Really? Wait, 5K a year? Wait, that's a lot. I heard 500. What the Nah, but chat, North Korea, I would only go when I'm like already like 60 years old or something, you know, when I don't have fully like if they want to keep me there, maybe they whip out a clip, bro. Maybe right now, like they're watching, bro. Anybody like it's somebody, bro, and they're like, yo, bro, like what is he talking about? NK, like
you called their traffic bad, and they just keep you there.
I didn't. I mean, I did. I was, but you said no, and now I believe you. Like it's probably not bad.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Hey guys, like that can be part of your defense when you have to get out of jail, and they give you a trial.
Maybe I'm not going, bro.
That's good.
Maybe I'm not going. Maybe I'm not going.
As fascinating as it is, this is the only place on this list that can feasibly be reached, even with all the money and time in the world.
The only one.
For example, number 9. Cerro.
Number 9. You know Cerro El Cono? Yay or nay?
Nay.
El Cono in Peru. Deep in some of the wildest jungle of the Amazon rainforest, along the Peru-Brazil border, stands a very tall, pyramid-shaped mountain. Not a single photo has been taken of it from up close. Very little is actually known about it, and that has some people believing it is indeed an ancient pyramid. Now,
is that real?
Well, he said there was no photos up close, so I guess not. Well, surely you can fly a plane there, no?
Yeah, I think it's real. It's not up close. I think he means like from it, or... If this is real,
but look at the trees though. Look on the left of the trees. They're like blobs.
You're right.
Maybe it was a super low quality image camera.
Maybe it's an estimate, bro, because no one can go there, bro. Maybe it's too hard to reach, and it's an estimate like what they think it looks like underwater, like, and it's really close to it.
If you have a helicopter, you can go there, no?
I don't know. Maybe he says something. Let's see.
Now covered by the jungle, it rises about 1,500 feet, and due to its prominence above a flat expanse of forest, it can be seen from extremely far distances, including the Andes Mountains.
Holy!
That's actually a photo. That's a photo for sure.
That looks sick. The nipple of Peru, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Wait, somebody found something. Real photo. Maybe there has been new discoveries since this video, bro. Maybe some of his viewers, they just went there, bro. Maybe some Peru viewers just went there.
Some rich Peruvian with a flipping helicopter went there.
Somebody sent this on Reddit. Okay, this is, one of the other pictures that is available. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, meet the relatively unexplored El Cerro. Sheesh. Yo, that is sick, bro.
That's so cool.
Oh my god.
I love these mountains that stick out in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
So sick.
This would make it a fantastic vantage point for the uncontacted tribes who exclusively populate this area, namely the Iskanahua. However, word of mouth from nearby contacted tribes suggests that it may never be scaled by humans because the mountain is held in such high religious reverence, possibly seen as a guardian spirit.
Pause. How can it be held in high reverence if no one's ever taken a photo of it or been to it?
Okay, I think,
Or maybe that's just mountains in general.
Nah, I think he's just doing the thing where he Wait, it sounds crazy, but don't cancel him, okay? But I think he's making a separation between us and tribes. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
like you
so
can't go there,
but they can. Yeah.
but the natives that have lived there for a million years, of course, they're probably hiking there every day, bro, having some barbecue. But you and
Potentially,
I,
but it's like, yeah, I don't know, but it's such thick forest. Like, I'm not sure. It seems like it's
Due to
no
its
one even living there.
Location at the headwaters of large tributaries to the Amazon River. The presence of these uncontacted indigenous people would make attempting an expedition out to it very dangerous.
That's another sick thing, no?
What really keeps this place untouchable is the Peruvian government's extreme legal protections and this territorial reserve to preserve indigenous sovereignty and health, which means that not even researchers are allowed within several miles of the base of Cerro El Cono.
That's really good, bro. Keep them alone, bro. I like that from the government. Because you see what's like, you know the story of North Sentinel Island, bro?
Yeah.
I think that's so cool that we have places on Earth, bro, where these people just don't know what the going on outside, bro. Like they got their... Wait, why is it aware chat? Are they still alive or no? I think they are, right? I mean, yes. Yeah, people tried to go there and then they got killed, right? I remember that story, bro. But why go there, bro? Why go there? Like, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you trying to research, bro? Let them live their lives. I don't know. There was stories...
It's so fascinating.
Yo, listen, Zigzag. Check this out.
Yeah.
I remember, this is not a creepypasta, if I remember correctly, unless I had a nightmare. But I think this is real. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. There's stories where they went to stripes like this, which didn't really have any contact, right? They have fire and stuff. They didn't have electricity and shit. They went there. They gave them smartphones and stuff and internet. Guess what happened, bro? After I think it was 2 months or something, everybody was internet addicted. No, it wasn't internet addicted. They weren't scrolling TikTok. They were addicted to porn. I'm not joking. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. There's a story like that. They gave them internet.
Wait, people were saying that about the when Russia got the North Korean soldiers, and then they got phones and they all became addicted to porn. I saw that as well. Yeah.
And this happened with some tribe, bro. They went there, they gave them internet, boom, they're all porn addicted, bro. GG. Like, it's completely up, bro. You can't clash the worlds together, bro. Like, it's...
No, it's not good. It's not good.
This is not the only time we will see that the religious significance of a mountain can lead it to becoming a place where humans have never set foot. Number 8 is Bouvet Island. There is a godforsaken speck of rock standing in the middle of the South Pacific. It is literally the most remote island on Earth. The nearest human settlement is over 1,400 miles away.
No way.
1,400 miles. Bro, I'm an ocean boy, bro. Like, are you scared of depth water or no? Zigzag.
No.
Bro, like, this shit gets me hard, bro. Like, I love fish. I love islands. You said Madeira, bro. Like that, bro. You just look at the water.
Yeah.
Water calms me down, bro. Imagine you have a house, like a water view. Not even like you live there, but like imagine you go on a walk in water. It calms you. You look at the waves.
It's calming, yeah.
Bro, plays up Nautica.
But same for me, but mountains.
Mountains.
Yes.
I like that as well. Looking into the depths. The one thing that pisses me off though about like sometimes when you're in the mountains and it's sunny, and this is bad for me. Like I gotta get used to it. But bugs, bro. I'm not a enjoyer, bro. Like sometimes when you're up a mountain, bro, like not that high, right? Because up there some insects they're not there anymore. But if you're at the right height where it's like you're in the middle of nowhere in a mountain, and then all of a sudden a hornet attacks you, bro, that shit scares me, bro.
Bro, this is the thing. Everyone's scared of Australian animals, and then people be telling me about hornets. I'm like, what?
You don't have?
No, not in Australia.
Bro, they're really scary, bro. Because things like wasps, right? Wasps are kind of scary, but they don't attack you, bro. Check, correct me if I'm wrong. But hornets, sometimes they just attack. Sometimes they just attack, and then you're trying to kill it, and then you get in trouble because you can't kill it because it's against law. Like they are protected. Yes, in Germany they're protected. Yes, of course.
My friend, one of my best friends, he lives in Tokyo. He said to me this: "There's only one animal that's capable of true evil, and that's hornets."
Shut your bitch ass
Only
up.
one animal.
Oh my god! It's funny because you said Japan.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the one thing about Japan, like, that throws me off a little bit, Chad. Everybody always sugarcoats Japan and stuff. And I really want to go to Japan, not to the touristy zone, but to the outside zone. And I remember watching some, like, Reddit people discussing the outsides of Japan, beautiful nature, but crazy bugs, bro. Crazy bugs. I don't think about that when I think about Japan, but it's true. They have crazy.
I saw a hornet in Japan. I did. Yeah.
Wait, so you've been to
Killer
Japan?
hornet. I think it's called a killer hornet.
Japan,
Yeah, they had a Geoguessr tournament. They had a Geoguessr tournament in Tokyo last year. I played in it.
Did you like? Did you go hiking?
Yeah. We did a hiking and like we hired a car after the tournament, me and my friend, and we went to the north region of the main island, and we went up a bunch of mountains and like did some hikes and stuff.
Wait, in Australia they speak English, right?
Yes.
Yo, did you say hire a car, bro? What do you mean, bro? Like, is that how you say it? Hire a car? You have to rent a car, no? What do you mean hire a car? What's the car?
That's what we say in Australia.
No shot. I've never heard that. Hire a car, bro. You hire a cook. You hire a hire a car.
In Australia, a rental car is called a hire car.
No way, bro. Is it? Wait, I know why, bro. It's probably because they used to you used to ride horses, right? So you hired a horse. But bro, like it's an object, bro. Like you rent the car, bro. Like
I like that logic. I think you could be right. Yeah.
That's funny. Let's hire a badminton field. Yeah, Fury. Make sure we hire a badminton field for Tuesday, bro. Yo, no. I'm going to start saying that. All right, let's continue, bro.
And the nearest landmass is Antarctica, around 1,100 miles away. Imagine the disappointment lost ships at sea must have felt when they laid eyes upon Bouvet Island. It is a barren dome of rock, covered in a windswept shell of ice. But it's hiding a warm secret. Underneath the ice is an active volcano that technically could erupt at any time, and it is host to a surprisingly large population of the most hardy seabirds who find it a sanctuary away from predators. Google Earth does a great job of demonstrating how extreme this landscape is. Massive ice sheets slide off on all sides and fall into the ocean and rock below.
Bro, this shit is probably hella. There's so much money to make there. Because, bro, I remember hearing a story. I don't know if you've heard about this. There used to be an island in the middle of nowhere, and birds used to inhabit it for millions of years, or tens of thousands. I don't know the scales, but there were a ton of birds, right? Huge bird population, and the birds full. Like the rocks were always on every single day. And what happens is, after time, that turns into some really, really expensive materials, like things that you use for smartphones. And I don't know. Chad, who knows that story, bro? And then the Britons or something, or America came in and gave them money for that. And then the whole island started fading away because the island, like it was what they were building on. Like the whole island, like they were building houses on the bird shit, because it's solidified. And then they just, like, some big corporate came in, they harvested it, and almost the whole island is almost gone, bro. Like, GG. It's full shot.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Chad, what is
But the thing is, the same time, though, like, you think about, like, there's, like, trillions and quintillions of dollars of materials on Mars, right? Of rare earth minerals. But it's too hard to get. So I feel like even if this island had, like, the most insane minerals, it's so far, like, 2,000 kilometers is a long way to even get to the nearest town,
In this situation, yeah, bro, but in the other one, let me see, like, Guano Island, is this the one? Yeah, this is the one.
Ooh,
accumulated in seabird or bad excrement, highly valued in the 19th century as a potent natural fertilizer, rich in nitrogen and phosphorus. Okay, so not smartphones. Take that away. The intense demand sparked the Guano Age, leading to global competition, blah, 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 and promoting the U.S. to pass the Guano Islands Act. This U.S. federal law allowed citizens to take possession of unclaimed islands. Bro, and there's also right now something, you said like Mars, there's hella things. But there's right now a story, I don't know if you saw this video. There's billions and billions of rare metals. Guess where? Not in outer space, but
on asteroids or something.
No, way closer. At the seabed. This video right here, bro, the $16 trillion race to mine the ocean. Bro, right now, there's companies, bro, trying to, so you see this nugget right here? There's millions of these nuggets, and these are made out of rare metals at the ocean floor in some areas of the ocean. And right now they're trying to like pay some random islands money to be able to harvest them. Like some big ass companies come in, like American companies, talk to some poor ass country because they own the rights to this land. Like, yo, we're gonna give you millions and you're gonna let us harvest these rocks, bro. It's like, there's trillions on the seabed, bro. You need to watch this video. I'm telling you. Yo, I'm gonna leave you with like.
He has good research. Yeah.
Yes, bro. I'm gonna leave you with like.
Bro, that's impressive that you remember that much. It's impressive that you remember that much because when I watch a video like that, I'm like, oh yeah, this is interesting. I'm gonna tell everyone about this, and then I get to the end and I can't remember anything.
I mean, I don't, bro. I only remember the gist of it, bro. I told you they used it for smartphones. The bad shit, bro.
Okay, to be fair.
But I remember like a little bit of it. Let's continue.
Okay, spectacular fashion.
One of their
on the southeastern side of the island are waves of colossal size in the classic square-shaped pattern, which is notorious for creating freak waves and rip currents.
Definitely.
I didn't know that.
And I don't think I have ever seen anywhere else on Google Earth where a wave has cast a shadow this large. The crest of that wave measures a whopping 100 feet wide. This is no surprise, as it lies in the direct path of some of the largest storm systems on Earth. There are no inlets or safe harbors that allow for a ship to dock. 80% of it are cliffs that plunge straight into the ocean, and the other 20% are exposed reefs and beaches.
Yo,
okay, that place is insane.
Zigzag, bro. You know what I love, bro, about our lives, bro? Like,
tell me.
We all live in the same, like, on the same Earth, bro. Like, right now, no human ever went there, right? But right now, every second that is passing for us is also passing at this place, bro. Right now, there's these birds chilling right now, doing something. Right now, maybe a seal is docking up. Right at this second, millions of miles away, there's something going on right there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean, bro? Like,
and like every bird, every little creature got its own experience of what the world's like.
That's not what I mean. It's all happening at the same time. Like right now, every person that you met in your life, bro. The guy you did use 1v1 in Geoguessr, he could have went to the toilet. The person that you crossed the street 20 years ago, bro, when you were a kid, bro. Like those people are all doing something right now, bro. These birds, they're all like doing something right this second, bro. It's called Zomber, bro, or Zonder, I don't know. Oh my gosh, bro. Now that freaks me out. Bro. Your mom is doing something right now. Yeah. Like I'm telling you, bro. 12-year-old thinking. All right, bro.
Yes, people have landed here on boats during rare research expeditions and technically walked on it, but they have no reason to. The only thing that has a right to walk on two legs across Bouvet Island are the penguins. Norway claims ownership of this island and attempted to install a weather station in 1977 and 1996, but within months they had disappeared, probably wiped off the face of the planet by an avalanche or massive storm. Since then, one has managed to survive since 2012. And one time, a mysterious lifeboat was found on one of its beaches, the occupants of which, if there were ever any, were never found.
Damn.
Number 7,
pause.
To the top.
I have a lore about this island. So basically, in the old days of Geoguessr Battle Royale, you would guess a country, and if it was wrong, then everyone else would see the wrong answer. So if you guess England, and then it's not England, it'll show the UK as one of the wrong answers, right? Basically, they coded it wrong so that Norway had 3 possible answers. Norway, but also Svalbard and Bouvet Island.
No way!
And so people would troll other, like, worse players by guessing Bouvet Island when they knew it was already Norway. And then they would actually guess Norway, which would be correct. But people thought, because the flag was the same, they thought that Norway had been guessed and it was wrong. And then everyone would get eliminated.
That's crazy. Bro, like that shows how small this world is, bro. Like, what the Bouvet Island, bro, randomly, damn.
That's the only time I ever knew about this island was from that.
Sheesh.
Ever any were never found. Number 7, we are heading to the tops of the Tapoui Mountains in Venezuela. These are called mountains, but they are really more like giant plateaus above the clouds. These colossal plateaus are a major geologic feature that tower above the vast expanses of jungle in southern Venezuela. Spanning across hundreds of miles, there are over 6 major zones of these tall sandstone plateaus, with fragmented mesas of varying size. They range anywhere from 2,000 to over 9,000 feet in height and are completely surrounded by the forest. Angel Falls, the tallest waterfall on Earth, plummets from the very top of one, and nearby is the famous Mount Roraima. As far as I can tell, these are the only 2 Tapuis that have trails leading to the top.
Yo. Yo, zigzag. What?
I played a lot of Geoguessr. I've seen a lot of the world. I've never seen that, bro.
Brother, what the?
Bro. Do you know the movie Up? Wait, no, bro. I swear I was.
Yes.
I swear I was gonna say that before the chat.
Where are the balloons? Where are the balloons? Someone said Minecraft.
At the top.
Yo. Yeah. What the?
Bro,
fuck?
it's the same.
It's like Skyblock.
But it's actually real. No way.
The others are so remote, steep, and isolated that there exists no trails, no places for humans or aircraft to land. Nothing. We know a couple things about the unique environments here. An astonishing volume of endemic species live in the high elevation rainforest, where temps can get surprisingly cold. Also, they have a lot of bizarre geologic formations.
Bro, it's actually up.
Yo, listen, zigzag. What are we looking at, bro? And this fog, it's because it's inside of a cloud, bro. Oh my gosh. There's definitely no fish up there, right? I mean, is there?
Surely not, right? That's too... Like, how would they get there? A tornado? What?
True.
Along with lakes,
I think you're right.
caves, and sinkholes that can be seen from space. Like this one, called Sima Humboldt. But is it really a sinkhole if it's on the top of a plateau? Or is it just a place where the ground decided to become more normal again? Only 3 scientific expeditions have been made into these sinkholes, one of which almost cost the team their lives. And within these sinkholes, they found endemic species, which had evolved separate from the entire world for millions of years.
Bro, do we got the wrong job, bro? Like, are you listening? Like this? Oh my god! Like, I would love to be as well, like just like a biologist, bro. Like going on these like excursions, going in a U-boat down to the water, finding new fish.
I feel like the best is like being the documentary maker who like documents these places or something. That would be the sickest job.
Like a wildlife photographer, bro. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Right? Yes,
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Because like if you're a biologist or like someone who has like these trips to places, 1, you're probably like going to the same place over and over, or 2, it's probably like most of the time in the office and then like 1 month for the trip. Like,
true.
But like if you're someone who's like the whole point of your job is the landscapes, then you're going to like sick places all the time, right?
True. You just go from this crazy place to crazy place, like if you film for BBC or something. GG.
You know Rainbolt, the other Geoguessr player?
Yes.
His favorite photographer is Viktor Poznov. This guy has insane photos of like, and this guy is just going to the craziest places.
Wait, that's what we just looked at. Feels like
that's Norway, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah, this guy's always like just pulling up to the most insane places.
This in Australia?
What? Really?
Yes.
Ice on the beach? No, that looks like Iceland to me with the black sand.
It says Australian views.
I bet if you go into the site, that's an Icelandic picture. Just saying, respectfully.
Yo, you're right, bro. You're right. That is a fucking
that job,
bro. That's a dream job, right there, bro.
Up there, it must be like humans have never existed, which is a wonderful thought. We're going to take all the reasons these tapuis are impossible to reach and flip it upside down for number 6. Number 6 are the sandstone canyons of central Brazil. This deep canyon system is much like other sandstone canyons found across the world.
Looks like it's going to infinitely zoom into a Mandelbrot. If you know, you know.
True. I know the thing
Except
you mean,
these lie under a dense blanket of Amazon rainforest. The long, narrow tendrils extend ridiculous distances into the wilderness, far from towns or roads. While there exists almost no information about them online, I would have to assume that the ends of these corridors of stone and jungle are places where no one can get even close.
Yo.
The sounds of birds, monkeys, and a million organisms packed into these narrow corridors must echo off the canyon walls in a truly amazing way. And these are all just purely the conclusions I have drawn about.
Why does it look like this? Is it water? Like water erosion?
I think water. I think water, yeah.
Yo, why is everything connected with math, bro? Like, you know how sometimes nature is one-to-one connected with math? Like, you can put the population on a animal population, Räuber versus, you know, like the thing that hunts versus not hunts. Like, you just can put it in a mathematical graph. Like, shit like this as well. Like, why does this look like Mandelbrot, bro? The water flows, like, in a mathematical way. It's all connected. It's all connected.
The path of least resistance.
It's all connected. Fibonacci.
Well, I'm not that guy though. I'm the Geoguessr player. I don't know
one
about
day
that.
I'm gonna die of too much thinking, bro. Like, I'm scared. You know how how you have safe switches, bro, in your house, like with too much electricity going on, bro. Sometimes I feel like it's just gonna explode up here, bro. Like, you know, oh my gosh.
Guys, please be careful with this man. Chat, you need to take care of him. He's cooking too hard.
I'll think a little bit less.
This place after looking at it from above. The biome extends
Nah, you're good. You're safe.
many miles and encompasses lots of canyons, which is how I spotted them years ago. And since then, I have been borderline
sitting on this for
obsessed
years.
with this place.
Yes.
And I might not have shared it with the world.
He's like you, bro. He's all day on Google Earth, bro. You're all day on Geoguessr, bro. Like, he just scouts for places.
Until I went there myself, if not for something I noticed when looking at the latest images updated by Google Earth. As you will learn, this place is rapidly becoming less impossible to reach for all the wrong reasons. First, let me give you some context. There's really only one section called Canyons do Viana where tourists can go now. Nearby, extensive evidence of the ancient indigenous people of Brazil, dating back to over 9,000 years, has been discovered in the forms of rock art, burial sites, and artifacts hidden among rock alcoves in the canyon walls. Covering some northern canyons and the flatlands above the canyon rim is the Brazilian Parque Nacional Serra de Cofoco.
Yo, I would love to see this guy's Google Maps. Look how he just said. He probably has like 1,000 of these markers, bro.
That's based.
I have like one mark on maps, and I think it's my home, bro. Look at this. He has probably 1 million markers, bro. Yo.
No, that's based. I like
which
that a lot.
offers environmental protection. But take a look at the deepest canyons that lie just outside of the national park boundary. Miles of dense jungle that served as barriers to human encroachment into these immense canyons have been stripped away by rapidly intensifying logging operations.
No!
The change is quite stark. It means that whatever has lie hidden from the world in these sandstone alcoves, like endemic organisms, artifacts, and pristine springs, are being flattened beneath the economic development strategy of Brazil. I would hope that the local governments of these regions would realize that this is a completely unique landscape in the world, with a massive international appeal for ecotourism, and would almost certainly be more economically valuable in the long term, with intact ecosystems and trails going through the lush canyons instead of bulldozers. Maybe extending the national park boundary would do the trick.
Nah, I want to start a petition. This makes me mad right now. Loggers, bro, for some wood. Nah, bro, f the paper. I'll write on my PC. Like, oh my gosh. Nah, bro.
But that's the thing, like getting people to like work together to make good long-term decisions about landscapes is really difficult. Like that kind of long-term decision making, especially like for countries that aren't super rich, is really uncommon, right?
You're right.
It's sad, but you can't, at the same time you can't really judge it because like they're just trying to make their best in the world. They're just trying to do whatever's the most efficient.
Yeah, and everybody got
like you can, but you can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if they
like
see
okay,
you...
I'm sitting here in Australia, like because we like you know we're wealthy because we mined a lot of the rare earth minerals and sent them around the world, and then am I gonna judge the Brazilians for deforesting that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's weird to think that some places right now that we can visit may not be visitable in like, I don't know, 100 years, probably not. Because like,
they won't even exist.
Rainforests and stuff. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe a bomb.
Like the Great Barrier Reef in Australia? Like the water warming up is meaning it's like shrinking.
9!
I heard that. I think it's true.
Bruh.
It's killing a lot of the coral.
Number 5 is the summit of Mount Kailash in the China-occupied zone of Tibet. Now, one human has ever stood on the top of this over 21,000-foot tall summit.
Wait, did you just say only one human?
One human has ever stood on the top of this over
Why did Bro go alone?
21,000 foot tall summit, even though it would be a very achievable climb for an experienced team of mountaineers. Only 3 attempts were ever made in all of recorded history, all of which were unsuccessful and happened before 1950. After that time, no one has even stepped foot onto the base of this mountain. And
Zigzag, let's do it, bro.
You and me, Arnie.
Bro, like, imagine you're the only guy, bro. Yo, wait,
Only 2 guys.
Yeah, true. Oh
Only
my.
3 guys. Okay, my bad. Only 3 guys.
Yeah, cameraman, three. What
Four.
the
This
fuck?
is the guy who originally did it.
Yo.
that is due to a fascinating mix of political and religious reasons.
One pattern 455 in terminal need you help.
Yeah, I'm sorry, YouTube super chat. Just get them, bro. Just buy them. It's a scam, but buy them. They're probably profitable. Point 1.
Disclaimer: the following 2 minutes is my personal attempt to simplify something incredibly complex. Mount Kailash is a deeply sacred mountain to the Hindu, Buddhist, Jainist, and Bon religions of Asia. Each one of these religions has their own variation, but a central idea is that Kailash was identified as the physical manifestation of the sacred Mount Meru. They consider it central to the entire world, home to the gods, and surrounded by 6 other holy mountains, making it a massive representation of a lotus flower.
Listen, we're not climbing this, bro. We're literally gonna get shot on the way out, bro. Like, this is... this one we're not climbing, bro. This one we're not climbing, okay? Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Never mind. We'll pick it. I'm sure he's
It is
got in the
considered-
top 5 from this video. I'm sure there's going to be an option for us.
Yup.
It's sacrilegious to even step foot onto the base of the mountain. But the circular path around the base of the mountain is another matter entirely. For over 2,000 years, devotees from all across Asia have taken long pilgrimages to the mountain, where they will then undergo the 32-mile journey around the base.
Jerseys?
You know what's on the ground? No, it's prayer flags in Buddhism.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good meta. If you're in Bhutan, you'll see these on Geoguessr. And in Sri Lanka as well.
Prayer flags. Interesting.
Yeah.
Base of the mountain. It is a massive spiritual achievement, sometimes even a crucial step on the path to enlightenment for these religious practitioners, especially the Tibetans. The most devout pilgrimage, or Kora, is achieved by Buddhist and Bon practitioners who prostrate themselves the entire way as an act of extreme...
Wait, prostrate themselves? What did you say? What does that mean?
Prostrate, it's like to it's like kneeling down, but like face down to pray.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was thinking. Okay, never mind. Okay, good.
extreme devotion. They achieved this by lying flat on the ground with arms stretching forwards, marking where the tips of their hands reach, and then standing back up, walking to the mark.
Yo, isn't there also a thing like this right here? They walk it down, right? Like religious. Isn't there one as well? What is walking the? There's another thing. No, walking the. Is it in Spain or something? Walking the. Is it Jakobsweg or something? Che, what is that? What is that? The Jakobs. Do you know what that is? The Jacob's path or something? What is that, Chad? What is that from? Like which religion?
It's a pilgrimage.
I think so. I don't know. I just remember like my mom, she like really at some point wants to walk down the Jakobsweg, and I was like, what do you mean? Like she's not even Christian or anything. Like we're not religious. She's not religious. I'm not religious. At least I think so. And she was like, yo, one thing I just want to do it. Like it's because she likes spiritual, like always visiting a church, like the vibes, but she's not like Christian or anything. Chad, is Jakobsweg, isn't it in Spain? Yo, I don't know if I can do that, bro. Can I do the Jakobsweg with an e-bike, Chad? Could I do it with an e-bike, or is that disrespectful? Because low key, bro, if my mom forces me to like, oh my god, like if it's like, I think it's a really long walk. It's like, I think it's really long.
It's like weeks or what?
Okay, chill. I think it's less. People do it with e-bikes. Wait, really? Ooh, okay.
Wait, that's actually funny.
Down there.
Doing the sacred pilgrimage. Imagine the people who set up this pilgrimage watching you like puzzle along.
I don't
your
want to
e-bike.
disrespect anyone, but bro, like, maybe I just don't do it then. I don't know. But e-bike, I'm down. Maybe with a car.
Laying down again and repeating the process. I found this so incredible that I just had to attempt it myself.
Look at this dog, bro.
Now, imagine doing that for over 30 miles through
rain.
Wait,
what? What? You can't walk? What? Yo, frick the e-bike. They let me walk. What are they doing?
I found this so incredible
Zigzag.
that I just had to attempt it myself.
That's Buddhism. They're trying to reach enlightenment, right? They're even covering their eyes because it's, well, maybe that's for the code, but I feel like it's because like you're meant to like let go of the physical world, right?
Wow, bro, this world is so interesting, bro. Call me nuts. It's crazy how many different things are going on this earth, bro. Like all at the same time. Like right now, there's people doing this, going up the mountain, bro. Like it's there's so many different aspects in life, bro. You know, like so many different people, so many different things. Love it.
I wonder if people are doing it today or if it's like a certain parts of the year kind of thing.
Good question. Wait, 4 stripes Adidas? With the Adidas shoes. W.
No
Snow, mud, whatever. It can take
Damn.
up to 6 weeks. It almost seems an impossible feat of itself. But this has been achieved by pilgrims for thousands of years. At least, that was until recently. When China invaded Western Tibet in the 1950s, they took over control of access to these ancient routes, and slowly over time, exercised this control to squeeze the life out of this holy tradition. It is literally an imprisoned mountain. India has been allowed very limited access, while Tibetans have been almost completely cut off, as a part of a larger campaign by China.
China's coming for me. What the China, what are we doing? Let them pilgrimage, no?
Bro, that's kind of messed up.
What the did I say something wrong?
Campaign by China to bit by bit erase the undeniably magical religion of Buddhism. When China took over, they outlawed...
China, is this for real? Is this that ass? I didn't know about this clash. Bro, come on, let people live, bro. Like, let them...
Oh yeah, because it's like the Dalai Lama can't even go to Tibet anymore. They expelled him from there.
Wait, really? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know the history of this, but the way he portrays it, it makes me sad. Interesting.
There's quite an
any
oppressed
climbing
area,
of the mountain,
Yeah.
with one big exception. In a controversial move, in the 1980s, the Chinese government offered Reinhold Messner, a legendary Italian mountaineer, a permit to climb Mount Kailash.
What?
But he refused, famously stating, quote, "If we conquer this mountain, then we conquer something in people's souls. I would suggest they go and climb something a little harder. We should leave it to the people who are not climbers, to the pilgrims who believe in it. Looking at it leaves no question as to why it would be sacred. To stand at the
Goosebumps. Holy Laura! Oh
You
my
get
gosh.
To be honest.
That climber is the goat. I'm not even joking.
base,
Didn't he say someone
and
did
look to
actually
the
do it?
Ha ha ha.
I thought he
Somebody did, yeah, right?
introed this by saying...
True,
let's
true,
find
true.
out. Let's find out.
top, knowing no human has ever stood upon it, would be a truly revelatory experience. Number 4 is an
Maybe he said no human.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Maybe he said someone almost did it or something.
unnamed plateau in the Grand Canyon.
Number 4.
Given
America!
the immense size and complexity of the Grand Canyon, I have always wondered if there are places within it that are completely unreachable. And no, I'm not talking about the Forbidden Zone, which we will get to later. After quite a lot of
Area 51?
research,
No, that's New Mexico.
I'm convinced that the top of this plateau in the western Grand Canyon is perhaps the most isolated and impenetrable place in the entirety of the Grand Canyon, and therefore possibly the entire American West. Let me explain why. The western Grand Canyon is very remote compared to the eastern side. This bend of the canyon specifically is surrounded by extensive wilderness, with no nearby dirt roads and no trails even.
Bro, you can say what you want about America, bro, but I love America, bro. Their nature is absolutely insane, bro. It's also like so different, right? You have this, you have the deserts, and then you go to like Montana or something, and you have the mountains, the fresh mountains, bro. Alter, America's nature is crazy, bro.
Yes.
Zigzag.
Like people love to hate on it, but on Geoguessr, literally one of the most fun, diverse, interesting countries to guess. 100%. And places like the Grand Canyon, there's nowhere else on Earth that quite looks like that.
I was with my boys after the CS Major, bro. We went to San Francisco and we took a drive down to what is it? What is the mountain called? What's it called, bro? What is it called in San Francisco? Close
Near
to
San Francisco.
Yeah, like 5-hour drive. What is it? Yosemite.
Yeah.
Bro, Insane! How is it even possible? Is it the tectonic plates or something? How do they have these like crazy ass? That shit looked, chat. That thing, it looked so insane, bro. Like that shit.
Dude, California alone would be like a top 10 most beautiful country in the world as just the state itself.
Bro, but I have to show a picture. Oh no, chat. I took the most shocked picture ever when I was in Yosemite. I don't think I've ever shown this, bro. So listen, bro, listen. It was super sunny and super hot, okay? So I literally had, I was full sunburned and I had sunscreen in my eyes, okay? I don't know if I can show this. You tell me if I can show this picture on stream, bro. Like, this is the most chopped picture I've ever took, bro. Like, look at this. My eyes were burning zigzag, okay? Suck. I sent it to you.
Wait, okay, I'm opening up. God. I mean,
look at this, bro. Okay, I'm fucking.
Did you think it was going to be a good photo when you took that? Or you just, like, kind of
nine. But I needed the memory from this. But my chat, I had sunscreen in my eyes. I couldn't do nothing. I was full sunburned, and I was with my boys. After we had to wake up at 4 a.m. because it was like a 6-hour drive or something, and we went with this like a guy on Craigslist, like $100 I can take you to Yosemite, because Ubers didn't go there. And then we were full sleep deprived, bro. My eyes were full of sunscreen. I couldn't do nothing. And I was full sunburned, bro. I was on 1 HP. I couldn't even enjoy Yosemite. It looked like I had black bars top bottom, bro, because the whole time I could just squint my eyes, bro. It was full GG, bro. It was full GG. But look at the nature in the back.
What a landscape.
Right?
Look at the background there.
Like, that is fucking insane, bro. America, bro, like...
Coming close to it. And while there are many
Yosemite stole your hairline, yo, bro. It's a bad angle, bro.
Isolated plateaus in the Grand Canyon, most of them are connected to the canyon rim in one way or another. This one doesn't, and it has a massive, over 2,500-foot vertical relief on almost every side. Even compared with the Shiva's temple on the north rim, it's much taller and steeper.
Whoa.
Which means there's two possible ways to get to the bottom of it. One is to drive and bushwhack an extremely far distance from the nearest access point on the south rim, rappel down to the rim, and then arrive at the base of it, or to float basically the entirety of the Colorado River in the bottom of the Grand Canyon with all your gear, and then hike several miles to the base of it. As far as I can tell, it would be a sketchy, multi-pitch climb that, because you would be placing your own gear, would take anywhere from 2 to 4 days to complete. Based on what I can see on maps, I'm not sure there would be much up there, but to say you conquered perhaps the most remote plateau in the American West would be quite the achievement.
Nah.
For a bonus, we have the Forbidden Zone of the Grand Canyon. Supposedly, there is an entire section of the Grand Canyon that no one is allowed to visit. It's said to be in this general area. The lore of this place dates back to a sketchy story ran in some papers in the 1910s of a guy named Kincaid who is said to have found a cave there filled with Egyptian artifacts, who then disappeared. He may or may not have existed in the first place. But there's a lot of stories on the internet of people looking for this cave and in the process finding entrances sealed up with cement, modern structures where none should belong, or getting chased out of the area by Black Hawk helicopters or planes.
Joe, what are you hiding, bro? What are you hiding, America? Was? By black helicopters? Is this real, Zigzag?
Bro, I swear every good ominous story starts with like a early 1900s or 1800s newspaper. You know what I mean? But no, I don't. I mean, they said like ancient Egyptian artifacts or what?
Yeah, inside of caves, and they shut it with cement. And when you try to visit it, bro, Black Hawk helicopters come for your ass, bro.
I mean, it's America. Like, I could believe it, man. I'm gonna say yes. I think so.
Most of these stories are unsubstantiated, and you can't believe almost anything on the internet, especially nowadays. But occasionally, videos and photos will pop up that seem to add some semblance.
What is this? Why is it like, look, there's like segments, no? It's like different, you know how when you start digging, you have different levels, like there you have gravel, and then you have sediment. This. Why is it like this? Mm-hmm. Is it like that? Like,
it's again to do with the water, right? But yeah, the erosion. Yeah, I don't exactly know though.
Ice age.
I'm not a geologist.
Erosion over millions of years. Why is it like in different levels? Like because it started raining, like.
of credibility to these stories. Also, there's quite a lot of geologic features around here named after Egyptian deities, which certainly adds fuel to the fire. There is no official government established forbidden zone in the Grand Canyon, except for those set aside for environmental or indigenous reasons. This area is largely inaccessible just due to how remote it is and how big the cliffs are here. But it is a fact that the government has sealed off quite a lot of cave entrances in the Grand Canyon. I have looked into this story and searched around this area on Google Earth quite a bit, and the story constantly leads to dead ends and circles back upon itself. So I'm totally fascinated and undecided on the matter, and it makes me want to learn more. Which reminds me that if you enjoy this video, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, where I find difficult to reach or obscure and historic places, oftentimes using Google Earth, and go explore them.
Wait, why does it have so many dislikes? Wait, isn't normal, like your YouTubers exactly, isn't normal like 1%? This is more than 1%. Is these Chinese people?
That's way
like,
more than 1%.
Because they hated on it? Chad, why does it have so many dislikes? Because maybe
I could actually see that being a big reason for it.
It could be, some of the stuff that he mentioned.
In real life. And I have some ideas of more places I want to go see in the Grand Canyon in the near future. For number 3, we are heading to the middle of the Pacific Ocean, to the trailing end of the Hawaiian archipelago, to Niihau Island. Even people who frequently visit Hawaii probably don't know this island exists.
You know this island?
I said the drone shot before. I said it looks like Hawaii.
Wait, you called it?
Yeah.
What the?
Even people who frequently visit Hawaii probably don't know this island exists. To understand this place, we must go back to 1864.
Number 3, Epstein Island. You can only be a billionaire, bro. Like, bro, bro, chat, like, chill on the jokes, bro. Chill on the jokes, bro.
When in a strange turn of fate, a Scottish businesswoman, Elizabeth Sinclair, purchased the entire island for $10,000 in gold.
What?
Which is the equivalent of about 660,000 modern US dollars. A paltry sum for obtaining one of the most beautiful tropical islands in the world. On the condition she made with King Kamehameha V that
No shot, that's his real name. No shot, King Kamehameha. Yeah, wait, I can see what the dislikes are. Am I watching creepypasta? Is this even real? If I go,
just made up his name. Imagine.
Did bro watch Dragon Ball Z? Yeah. What the?
The world. On the condition she made with King Kamehameha V that Niihau would be kept
no,
as
there
a
were 5 of them, bro.
for native Hawaiians and a place to preserve their way of life. She made with King Kamehameha V that Niihau would be kept as a cultural refuge for native Hawaiians and a place to preserve their way of life. This led the island down an interesting path, where it has faded from public knowledge, while the opposite happened to the other islands. The wealthy descendants of Elizabeth, the Robinson family, have retained ownership for all these years and have kept this promise alive, as the island has never been developed in any significant way.
What would even happen if she breaks that contract with King Kamehameha V? That guy is not alive anymore, bro. If Elizabeth's family...
She's got to deal with the 7th or the 8th one now.
I mean, yeah, I guess, true. Does it work like that? At some point, Chad, do contracts expire like this? Or like in a billion years from now, will still people like big ass corporates? Imagine there's like diamonds under this island and there's billions, and then can they still not touch it because of this old ass contract or something?
It probably said in the contract, to be fair. They probably had a clause about that.
Yes, because again, this is what's happening right now with the ocean floor rocks. Like there's these old contracts of who owns this part of the ocean, like which country, and then they can't touch it, bro. Some like
that video
random
you're
islands.
talking about.
Yeah.
Instead, they have focused on conservation and ensuring that the generations of Hawaiians who have always lived here can continue to stay if they wish, where they don't have to worry about modern problems like rent, taxes, or a lack of food. It seems that not even money is used in the day-to-day life of the locals. The only language spoken here is the native Hawaiian tongue, and apparently traditions carry on much as they did for hundreds.
As much as I want to go there, I don't want to go there because it's like you don't want to turn this into, like, brother, Like this is not something to visit. Like let them live, you know. But Alter, this is sick, brother. They don't have CS. They don't have TikTok. They have nothing, bro. They have no money. They probably use cigarettes. You know, it's kind of.
I wonder though, because they do have roads. You can see on the map here, they do have roads at least.
Years.
You're right. This right?
That's for cars, so they at least probably have cars here.
Horses, maybe horses. I don't think they have cars, bro. No shot. Or?
I think so. I think so, 'cause they had houses.
And apparently, traditions carry on, much as they did for hundreds of years. Just like all of the Hawaiian Islands, this island has gorgeous tropical mountains,
lime scooters, shut up,
and beaches, except these don't have multi-story condos looming over them, or tourists milling about. They are pristine. This little cluster of small buildings and a couple dirt roads are the only evidence of humans to be seen across.
Hey, man! Why is YouTube tweaking right now?
Tell me about the internet problems, bro. I know about it.
Chat, why?
This little cluster of small buildings and a couple dirt roads are the only evidence of humans to be seen across Niihau.
Look at this.
It is
Niihau. What the f? Edging Niihau. Look at this, bro. Interesting. Imagine you live there right now. And again, bro. I don't know. People call me stupid for this word, but Zonder, bro. Right now, people are doing something there. Maybe they're having like a barbecue, bro. Like maybe a guy is riding down the horse right now. Right now, Zigzag. Your second is a second over there. You understand, bro? Do you not understand, bro?
Bro, I do.
I don't think you understand, bro. Like, this goes deep. Zigzag.
Undeniable reality that a wealthy family owns the entirety of the land for which these people are living upon. And
Cars. Wait, I see something. Are those cars?
Wait, yeah, those are cars. Those are cars. On the left, bottom left.
I see it. What the f? How do they have cars, bro? Do they have internet, though? Maybe they have Starlink?
Maybe.
Check, cars or no? You're 100% certain or how much percent?
For me, there's got to be cars, right? They're parked outside the house. I think I'm like 98%. I'm 98%.
What if it's a shed?
Cars.
I feel it. Also, looks like that they have lawnmowers. You feel me?
Yeah, because it's nice and cut. That's true.
Of course, that has far-reaching implications and plenty of controversy. The Robinsons enforce strict rules on Niihau. Unless you are Kanaka or of Hawaiian descent, you will almost certainly never be offered a chance to visit this pristine fragment of ancient Hawaii.
Wow. There was another thing with Hawaii. Ooh, I don't know if I want to talk about this. There's some crazy shit going on in Hawaii. Chat, who knows this one YouTuber, bro? Wait, I don't know, but there's like is there a cult or something on Hawaii that like owns almost every business? Oh my, crazy. Bend over? Nah, not him. Wasn't there some crazy shit on Hawaii?
Probably.
Aside from the boat, I got as close as humanly possible.
Wait, that's Fiji. Never mind. We're good. Hawaii, we're good. No, that was Fiji, Chad. Never mind. It's Fiji. Is Hawaii close to Fiji? Zigzag?
They're both in the Pacific Islands, but they're like thousands of kilometers apart.
Only thousands?
Not tens of thousands.
So they're actually close?
Bro.
Like
how big do you think how big, you know what I mean when I say antipode?
9.
Antipode? It's like the opposite side of the globe.
Antipode, the animal.
Yeah. How far do you think that is to get to the opposite side of the globe in kilometers? How far do you think?
Wait, from one end to the other?
Yeah.
Like north to south? Oof, I don't know. 100.
No, like to go like say like the opposite point of Australia is like Ireland in Europe.
North Pole to South Pole, no? Isn't it the same?
Yeah, it's the same. So how far do you think that is?
The flight is like through the kernel or around?
Kilometers.
Yeah, but okay.
No. Just one way.
Like in flight distance, I would say, oh gosh. Wait, like 1 million kilometers maybe? Or 100, 200,000, 500,000? I don't know. How many?
It's like 20,000. It's like
what? Shut your bitch ass up! It's 3 kilometers to my school from my home, and there was a 15-minute bicycle ride or 20. What do you mean?
Did you say millions?
Wait, are you stupid? Yo, nah, you're thinking something miles or something, no?
Bro. Okay, but pull up Google Maps right now. Okay, here I am.
Yeah. Earth.
Measure distance. This tool is sick, by the way.
Whoa.
So if I go as far as I get as far as I possibly can.
Whoa. Why is it curvy? Wait, what?
Because that's the closest possible way. It's like about 20,000. You see?
Was? Go top to Germany from bottom to Germany.
Top to bottom of Germany,
that's
800
only
Ks.
Wait, and the whole Earth is 20,000?
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
So Germany is about like a 30th, a 20th, or a 30th as long as Earth is.
Was?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's kind of small, no?
Yes. Like the world is small. 20K is nothing. 20K is nothing. Like what?
Bro, imagine if it was millions, though. I mean, you guys are clowning, but imagine if it was millions.
Bro, what the I feel stupid right now. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. There's this one side, because if you look at this map, right, like that you have open right now, Google Maps, bro, you don't look at this, wait, because of the what is it, like here the true size, because
the Mercator projection.
Yeah, like look, chat, look, like when you look at your Google Maps, bro, look at this. Like we take, for example, Germany, right? We take Germany, bada bing, bada bang. It looks really, 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 really big compared to something like Kenya, right? But look, the closer you get to the equator, the smaller it gets. Now check this out. If you keep going up, like look, this is Germany on top of Sweden. You see this? The more up you go, the bigger it gets. You see this? Greenland, hella small, to be honest. Hella small. You see, and you can like...
Greenland looks like it's bigger than Brazil, but I think it's like less than a third the size.
Wait, say that again.
I'm pretty sure Brazil is like 3 or 4 times bigger than Greenland.
Oh my god, Brazil, full on the equator. This is going to be massive.
Yeah, watch it.
Yo! It's bigger than Europe!
Bro, did you hear this? The top point of Brazil is closer to Canada than it is to the bottom point of Brazil. The top point of Brazil is closer to Canada than it is to the bottom point of Brazil.
The top point of Brazil is closer to Canada than it is. That's crazy. Chad, it's because of the like how we portray it. Like it's look at this, bro. Russia ain't that big, to be honest, bro. It ain't that big, to be honest, bro. Look at this, bro. Brazil. Bro, Brazil is massive. What the holy Wait, it's as big as the USA.
Good luck. Yeah.
Wait, how big is Japan? Japan
is actually big. Japan is actually big.
Say wallahi. I mean, yeah,
because
right?
drag it up to the top and look how far the islands go down. Bigger than Sweden, yeah.
That's small though, no? Isn't it one of the most powerful countries on earth? Like, bro, their market cap is
in terms of in terms of area, yes, but look how far the islands go. I think people don't really realize that.
I feel like that's small, bro. Call me nuts. It's small compared to Sweden, no? I thought Japan may be bigger. Okay, easy.
During a trip to Hawaii, where I gazed across the ocean to this island that is so different from all the others.
Wait, you can see it from there?
Unfortunately,
wow.
It appears that change, driven from modern influences, is still having its relentless effect on this island. Where once existed a strong populations of hundreds of Kanaka, probably over 600 when Elizabeth bought the island, has slowly dwindled until now. It is estimated that only around 70 Hawaiians remain living here full-time. A lack of opportunity and the irresistible draw of modern life, along with other factors, has led to many natives of Niihau moving to neighboring islands, never to return.
No way! And then they find cases in CS and they never go back to the island. Bro! That's actually crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. No, 70 people remain, bro. Low key, that's the type of place, bro, to like retire on, bro. Just like, I don't know, then you just enjoy life, bro. You have a farm on that island, bro. GG, you know. Yo.
If you have like if you have a cultural connection to the Hawaiian culture, and then that's just the place where you have the pure experience.
Yes. Wow.
Number 2 is the Darien Gap. Take a look at the entirety of the Western Hemisphere and all the vast continents of North and South America. There is one narrow land bridge that serves as a bottleneck between these two massive continents. Nowhere else on Earth does such a small patch of land connect two entire continents. No. Up until recent times, every single human and terrestrial animal migration that started in one of these continents and ended up in the other would have had to pass through the Darien Gap. And because of that, this thin expanse of jungle is probably one of the most significant corridors in the world when it comes to understanding patterns of human and animal movement. And just to put it in simple terms, if you wanted to drive your car from the US to anywhere in South America, or vice versa, you would imagine there would be lots of highways and roads leading through this section, right?
Yes.
Wrong.
What?
This expanse of jungle is one of the most lawless and dangerous places in the entire world. It is almost completely undeveloped.
Of animals or gangs?
And under the control of armed paramilitary groups who are heavily invested in the production of illicit substances and the exploitation of the hundreds of thousands of vulnerable refugees who attempt the dangerous journey north every year. Not to mention the hazards of the untamed jungle, like flooding rivers and tropical diseases. There are probably places in
this is a full PvP zone. Oh, hell no, bro.
this gap where communities of locals have lived amongst the old-growth rainforest, and it might be a peaceful place for some, but coming here as an outsider is an incredibly dangerous move, so no one attempts it, besides from the
PvP and PvE, yeah, you got the mafia and you got the like the animals, bro, the tigers, GG, bro.
Refugees who are forced to, and a couple daring YouTubers and journalists who get in and get out as fast as possible. Therefore, it is unlikely in my lifetime that anyone will study the important archaeologic record, natural history, and interesting combinations of organisms at the melting pot between two massive continents that must exist hidden in the Darien Gap.
But I wonder if in our lifetime they're going to build a road. Because it's not that, it doesn't seem like it's that far.
Wait, in our lifetime? In our lifetime, I don't know, bro.
In mine, maybe not in yours, for sure.
Yes, yeah. All right, bro. Bro, you said, bro, I'm 2 years older than you, bro. 2 years, bro. What do you mean? So they're gonna build, like, what do you mean, bro? Like, come on, we're both healthy, we're both sportative, right? Like,
all I'm saying is, maybe I'm better fit for the mountain climb than you.
All right, bro.
Must exist hidden in the Darien Gap.
Number one.
All right. Finally, at number one, we have.
Where would you guess? Where would you guess this is? Maybe it's just North Sentinel Island.
It's got, dude. If I was making a list like this, I would think somewhere at least has to be in Russia, because Russia is like the north of Russia has these most insane islands, has these crazy like remote like plains and stuff. It's got to be somewhere in Russia, I think.
Please don't be North Sentinel, bro. We all know.
Kuril Islands.
Whoa, what? Kuril? What is that? Kuril Islands.
Russia. That is Russia.
That's Russia?
That's the islands between Russia and Japan.
How do you know what Kuril Island is, or do you see it on the map? That's why.
No. I know that place.
You know Kuril Island?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think it's shown up like it's not on Geoguessr properly, but like user generated content. There's like drone shots above there, and I've seen it on maps before.
What the?
Finally, at number one, we have the Kuril Islands. On the northwestern edge of the Pacific Ring of Fire lies one of the most spectacular and extreme landscapes in the entire world. This archipelago extends in a remarkably straight line over 700...
Wait. Maybe stupid question, but what is an archipelago?
Archipelago is like a bunch of islands.
Ah, like an island family. Archipelago.
Yeah.
Check.
Miles from north to south, and is a highly active chain of strata...
Wait, how much? Now I know. 20,000 is the Earth. Let's see.
Over 700 miles.
That's a lot. Now that's a lot.
It is.
That's 1/20th of all Earth.
It's longer than Germany.
Yes.
Miles from north to south, and is a highly active chain of stratovolcanoes, getting older and less volatile as they progress north, and as a result, have some of the most dynamic and stunning landscapes anywhere. When I found out about this place, I almost couldn't believe I'd never heard of it before. There are over 20 major islands in total, and each one is unique in its own way, containing massive calderas, hot springs, crystal clear lakes, lush forests, canyons, beaches, ice-capped volcanoes, and everything in between.
What the fuck?
Okay, this is the valid pick for number one.
But the crowning gem of them all is the Krenetsina volcano.
What?
It's hard to imagine a more beautiful place.
No, Zigzag. No.
Brother. Wait, this is the one we should go to. This is the one we should go to.
I don't think you can. It's
go to
place
the top.
1. It's place 1 in the ultimate impossible to reach place of Google Earth. Yo, I don't think your ass
No,
is going to go there, bro.
no. I think you just chose it because it's so cool, though.
Let's see.
I think this one's actually maybe
some
visitable.
religious. Let's see. Maybe there's some people pilgrimaging and you can't go. Let's see. Yo.
This volcano last erupted in 1952 and is still highly active, along with the others.
Let me guess. And the government doesn't let you because you're in trouble if you go. Oof.
I think you
And
might
due to
be
the
right.
highly viscous magma, these have a tendency to build up gas underground and erupt in sudden explosions. Which is why so many turned into calderas and look like giant craters.
Wow.
They literally completely blew apart.
Explosions that big?
Wow.
No way. Is that seriously the reason? What?
Here's why we can't get there. When you look at the island chain in its entirety, you can see it forms a giant gateway across the Sea of Okhotsk, and therefore the eastern coast of mainland Russia. Unsurprisingly, they are a massively important strategic outpost, and Russia has done everything in its power.
Let me guess.
You're right.
Military. Billiard.
To control them for military purposes. Take a look at where the southernmost island, Kunashir, ends. Just 12 miles off the coast of Japan's Nemuro Peninsula. The residents of Shibetsu can look, but they can't touch. After World War II, the USSR seized the 4 southern islands from Japan, even though Japan still claimed them as a part of its northern territories. And the issue has prevented a peace treaty between the two countries ever since.
No way.
Japan considers it an illegal occupation, and Russia has done nothing to ease their concerns by ramping up their military activity and fortification on the islands.
Oh my gosh!
What? No. Seriously? That might be the coolest image we've seen in this entire video.
I agree.
All of these factors combined are why Russia has kept these gorgeous islands completely to itself, with the exception of the powerful class of Russians, some small populations, and the native people known as the Ainu, who are the original inhabitants on the southern islands. However, it is an overstatement to say this entire island chain is impossible to visit. To overly simplify it, it's an incredibly long, expensive, and difficult process, even for Russian-born tourists. Only a handful. I'm talking
If you're a Russian oligarch, yes.
well under 100 foreigners a year.
You don't know that much about
manage
me.
to go anywhere
Wait, 100 foreigners. That's a lot.
near these islands.
Bro, I'm
And
telling
that is
you.
after they obtain
That's
Russian visas
98 more people
and
than
find
us.
someone on the inside to invite them into the application process. All
Wait,
of
what?
this
It's invite only? Wait, what?
near these islands, and that is after they obtain Russian visas and find someone on the inside to invite them into the application process. All of this can allow you to really only look at the islands from the boat, not to actually make landfall on the islands, except the southernmost islands, primarily Kunashir, where it is easiest to obtain access. 90% plus of these islands, especially those in the center of the island chain, are completely impossible to reach for every reason under the sun. Prohibitive geography, extreme climate, militarization, and vast distances across a storm-ravaged ocean.
Sheesh.
Oh, and did I mention that the islands have frequent and powerful earthquakes and subsequent tsunamis because of the strong tectonic activity? Along with quite a lot of
That's such a... What? This is real? What the That picture is so cool. It's a bit-
Awesome. I think it's real. I bet the bear. No. I remember having a geoguess around from up here with a bear in it. So yeah, this is real. For sure.
No way.
No, deadass.
That picture is sick. He's chilling.
brown bears. Areas like Cape Stolbokty,
What?
the White Cliffs of Iturup, the White
all
Cliffs
so
of
different.
Iturup,
Oh my.
and the wild-looking coastline of
Yo, like, what are we talking about?
and the wild-looking coastline of
Look at this, bro. Like over millions of years, some formations. Like, bro, this is sick.
Minecraft.
Urup. Urup?
Ah!
Urup. I give up. Whatever this thing is.
Bro, we need to find
This is just a small slice of what's to be found out here.
Wow.
One silver lining of the situation is that the primarily military occupation and lack of development has created a sanctuary for wildlife, especially for marine mammals. This has the added
Wait, was
benefit.
that wait. So this guy was there, like at the ultimate impossible to reach places? Yeah, he's one of the dislikes, bro. This guy is making shit up, bro. The
The primarily military
Loki is
occupation
about number one.
and lack of development has created a sanctuary for wildlife, especially for marine mammals. This has the added benefit of keeping Japan's terrible whaling practices out of these precious waters. As
What the f? Come on, man. L Russia, L Japan, L China. What the f? L Earth, bro. Why are we all doing like, come on, G, like leave that whales alone, bro. The fuck?
a surfer, I couldn't go with
W Germany. Never mind, I shouldn't say. Yo, never mind. I take that back. I take that back. I think that looks really bad. Never mind. I take that back. I take that back. Yo, chill. Chat, chill, bro, chill. All right. L Germany. All right. What else?
without mentioning that the coastlines here probably hold the last great frontier of undiscovered waves anywhere in the world. Many of these rocky outcroppings could be hiding world-class waves that go unridden day after day. If I had a yacht and I could go anywhere with it, this is probably the first place I would go. In the beginning of my video, I said it's the strangest and most beautiful coastline in the world. And to back up this claim, I will ask you, can you think of anywhere else in the world where such incredible geology meets such volatile active volcanoes, surrounded by absolutely pristine natural beauty, with almost zero humans around, and a global conflict to top it off?
England.
Pretty hard to beat. So I guess the moral of the story here is, if everybody could just chill out,
Kansas.
we could go look at more rocks and learn a lot more about the world. Once again, if you like this video, I highly recommend you check out my other stuff, where I actually visit the places I have found on Google Earth.
Bro.
As always,
I have a theory.
thanks for watching,
I have a theory.
and have a good one.
The reason he did that archipelago for the final one is just because it has the best shots on
Thumbnail?
Google Earth to
Hello,
like zoom
and
into the
welcome.
different islands.
Ah, I see what you mean.
That's got to be it, right? He just wanted the eye candy for the end.
Yeah.
Because Loki, the location number 1 was like way harder to get to, in my opinion, than these ones.
You mean the first location, not number like the? Or...
Yeah, even the first one.
I think he did it because he said right. It's everything. It's countries. It's accessibility. Like it's so far out. Or I don't know. But bro,
you're right. You're right. It sounded nice, but in reality, some of those other ones were way harder to get to.
yes. But listen, bro. Like, what about this channel though, bro? What about this guy, bro? Like, right, bro. And he actually goes to these places, bro. Like the ones that are possible to reach out to and crazy. Yes, bro. With this dog.
Hey,
look at this guy.
Okay. Halfway through the video, I was like, "It's
This
the
waterfall
same guy."
on Earth.
Look, he's solo with his dog.
Around 13,000 years ago, more
He's
water
here.
poured over the top of this cliff than in every single
He's on Google Earth all day.
Wait,
He finds something and then he travels there, bro, and makes a video.
That's so sick.
Right? Look at this guy.
trees and vegetation that grow out here because all of the topsoil was stripped away by these flooding events.
This is the goat,
As far
bro.
as we can see, there's almost no
His
trees.
videos are very
the
calming.
cave that we're going to,
Bro, he's like full nature enjoyer, bro. Like there's clips, bro, where he's in the middle of nowhere, like, and there's just like a bug infestation. He's chilling with his dogs, bro, with his dog.
probably get hundreds of comments.
Bro, I love this guy so much, bro. Yeah, nah, bro, nah. Like this is just like, bro, this is what I
really
would do
good. I really
if
like
I'm not
it.
streaming. No, I'm joking. Scheiße, I'm too.
You know what I
lazy.
liked about the video we just watched was all
Yeah.
the sound effects.
Yeah,
That really added to it.
agreed, bro.
That's a good choice. Like you could easily forget to do that to the video, or you could just add music or something. But that was way more. It made it more immersive.
Yes, bro. Chad, hey, leave him a sub if you haven't yet. If you enjoyed that, bro, I love this guy so much. You have no idea, bro. What a god. Yo, Zigzag, sorry for holding you hostage for so long. That was fun.
That was fun. That was fun.
That was very
Definitely.
fun. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to shout your stuff out. Appreciate you, bro. This was fun. Thank you, bro. Thank you for watching that with me.
Of course. Thank you for having me. And we're going to run it back with the Infinite Guesses mod when it gets fixed.
Yes. Let's do that, bro. Let's do that. Hey, peace out, Zigzag. You enjoy your night, all right? You enjoy your night.
You'll enjoy the rest of the stream. Catch you later.
Thank you, bro. Catch you later, bro. Peace.
Peace.
Chat, follow Zigzag on YouTube, and I think he streams a lot more than me probably. Zigzag, Twitch, mods, get the thing going, please.